Welcome back into Erie News Now Sunrise, 6:23 on your Thursday. Certainly a lot to talk about autism in the news lately. And here to discuss it with us this morning, Maureen Barber-Carey. She is the executive director of the Barber National Institute, that world-renowned Erie-based nonprofit. They provide services to more than 5,400 children, adults, and families. So good morning, Maureen.
Good morning, Mark.
Before we jump into the discussion, though, I want to show you a clip of Health and Human Services Secretary RFK Jr. yesterday talking about what he believes is behind the rising autism numbers here in the U.S. Check it out.
One of the things that I think that we need to move away from today is this ideology that the autism diagnosis, that the autism prevalence increases, the relentless increases, are simply artifacts of better diagnoses, better recognition, or changing diagnostic criteria. This epidemic denial has become a feature in the mainstream media, and it's based on an industry canard. And obviously, there are people who don't want us to look at environmental exposures.
After the release of a CDC report on Tuesday, that one found that 1 in 31 children here in the U.S. are diagnosed with autism by their 8th birthday. So, Maureen, was your initial reaction to those comments from the Secretary?
I was quite disappointed. Science has told us that there is a genetic cause to autism. Stating that it's caused by environmental toxins is wrong. There was a study done in 2019 of over 650,000 children in Denmark. And that study told us that there was no link between autism and vaccines. Genetics is the cause of autism. Science tells us 80% of the risk of autism is caused by genes and gene mutations, so it's inherited.
So RFK Jr. talking about finding a cure, I believe, as he put it, for autism by September. I know this is something that you and everybody over at the Institute has been working on for, 70 years or so, basically. Talk about that timeline and what your reaction was when you heard that initially.
Strong science would not be able to find a cure for any disease within 6 months. We know that there is not a cure for autism. We know that it's caused by genetics. It's a neurodevelopmental disorder. One of my great concerns is by saying that autism is an epidemic. We all think about COVID. COVID was caused by an infectious disease.
Sure.
Autism is not caused by an infectious disease. And if we continue to say autism is an epidemic, people will be fearful of autism. They'll think you can catch it. And that's definitely not the case.
So that's perhaps some of the worst things you think could come out of comments like these, other concerns connected with these sorts of remarks?
Well, it's being said that persons with autism can't get jobs. They will not pay taxes. They're not going to be able to read and write. We know that autism is a spectrum disorder, and there are individuals who have significant challenges with autism, and there are those that are very, very brilliant. Elon Musk has told us that he has autism. Bill Gates has said that. So you cannot say that autism is one disorder. It's a spectrum disorder.
We'll take a look at some video from the Barber National Institute. Again, as I mentioned, a place that for, 70 years or so, you have been working with people with developmental disabilities and their families. Talk about that work that's gone on there and what you guys are doing to basically, help families deal with autism.
Well, first of all, I think it's very important to be informed about what autism is and what it isn't. You can have autism and achieve many, many, many fantastic goals. And that's what we work with families. We work with the families, with the student, with the adult, developing programs that are geared to their specific needs. We know that one person with autism is one person with autism. Let's look at the individual and let's provide programs and services that will help him or her be the best they can possibly be.
If you, with everything that you've done in your life and career, could send a message to RFK Jr., what would it be?
Let's talk about this actual science behind autism, and let's give families the truth about autism. Let's not give them these misleading facts that will, if anything, lead to misconceptions about autism.
Maureen Barber-Carey from the Barber National Institute, we thank you so much for everything that you've done for this community and what you continue to do in helping families deal with autism. Thanks so much. All right.